Any danger of interruption from the storm that wreaked havoc at the UK on Friday is unlikely to affect the racing schedule on Saturday. It's a stonking day for National Hunt fans, and I'll be looking at 4 races combining Cheltenham and Doncaster. Cheltenham, of course, well, this is Trials Day, and amongst the races is the Cotswold Chase, a traditional trial for the Gold Cup. And I like here Gentleman's Game, a horse coming over from Ireland, and all credit to trainer Mouse Morrice. Well, Mouse has been around the block a long time, but I will tell you now that when he brings one here, you have to sit up and take notice. And while all his compatriots are heading for the Dublin Racing Festival later in the winter months, in fact, it's not far away, is it? Just next month, he has chosen to bring Gentleman's Game here to Cheltenham, the home of steeplechasing, and I think that this horse, who ran well for a long way in the 2024 Gold Cup, can take the spoils. If you look at his form, he's relatively unexposed as a chaser, and he still could have more to give Gentleman's Game. Later on in race 7, well, Potter's Charm, I believe, if there is a real top-class star at Nigel Twiston-Davies's local stable, then this is the one. He's unbeaten in 4 outings this season, latterly at Aintree on Boxing Day, and how impressive he was on that occasion. Potter's Charm, they were going to go straight to the festival. I think it makes sense to come here as this race is there for his taking. Now over to the Town Moor at Doncaster, a completely different track, flat, a track rather that different types of horses would go to rather than the undulating Cheltenham. But here there are a couple of horses that may well combine the two venues before the end of the season. One of them is Why Not, trained by Henry Daly, and she's heading for a very nice mares race in which I think that she's got a good chance of making all the running. She showed with a win over this course and distance last time that 3 miles is really what she wants, and even though she will be taken on for the lead by a horse called Della Lunga in this race, I think that Why Not can get the better of that argument and remain in winning ways for Henry Daly and make it 3 out of 4 this season. That's Why Not. The Great Yorkshire Chase, this is a famous contest, historic race from Doncaster over the years, won by many good horses. But in this contest, the renewal, I like the look of Tighten Our Belts, trained by Emma Lavelle. When this horse was a novice, I thought that he would go an awful long way. He did have a blip with his jumping, and Emma wisely gave him a spell back hurdling that seems to have bolstered his confidence, because in his 2 chase outings this season, he's been a very impressive winner on each occasion at Exeter and Ludlow. I know this is a step up in class. It's a hotter race than he's seen so far, but I think he can be up to it. Tighten Our Belts.